This is Mahesh Ravi, and in this video, we will be talking about an easy way to work with typography, especially when you're creating posters. So I'm going to share a couple of tips here to make sure that typography that you're going to use in your poster work is well designed and presented. So I basically have this with me right now. This is a design that I've just made using Photoshop and Cinema 4D. And I have this title, and that's going to be the centerpiece of our poster. It's going to be a simple poster that we'll be working with, right? So we have the main element of our design in place, and we have to put the supporting text in there. So where will we put it? Where will we actually add the supporting text without contradicting or without, taking away the focus of the central piece? So let's take a look at the first arrangement, which is basically corner typography. So let's see how we can actually work with corner typography. It's very simple. So I'm taking a guideline just for helping us out. So just put it here. Let's create something like this. Right, so we have this right now. Now, corner typography basically means that we are going to take the type and we are going to distribute it along the corners of this design. So, for instance, this is going to work like this. I'm going to show you an example of this. So it just happens like this. You can a very efficient way to present information easily without disturbing your centerpiece. Now, the second style that we will be talking about is axial typography. This is a very formal typographic style. You might have already heard about axial typefaces. So basically, instead of putting this in corner, we are going to create an axial line. So for instance, we're going to create a guideline like this, and your type actually goes in either sides, in any of the sides of this grid. So this particular arrangement in here is axial typography. This axis can be in any side of the poster. It can be even diagonal. This will also be an interesting way to distribute information. It's very clear, very straightforward, and it doesn't actually disturb the center piece. The next style is the balancing sides. So what we are going to do is we are going to divide the layout into two. So we basically put a center line here so that the whole composition is divided into two sides. Now it's going to be balancing. We are going to use the typography to balance both sides. So right now this is very heavy and there is nothing in here, right? So let's move a couple of stuff in here and to optically balance the information. So we're going to take Prisma and then put it right here. I'm going to take the other two text and put it right here. We can still work on the balance, so make sure that it's optically sort of balancing both sides in here. We can put this maybe here. So now we have a balanced typography arrangement right now. It's both the sides are equally balanced. This can be top and bottom as well. So right now we have vertically divided this and we put the typography on both sides so that it's balanced. Now another style that you can use here for typography is called magnetic typography. So everything is going to be magnetically attached, or feels like it's sort of like having a magnetic pull towards a centerpiece here. So for instance, every element in here will be very close to the centerpiece here. So let's bring this here. This is an example of magnetic typography. The centerpiece is going to pull every typography as closer towards each other. That's also a very interesting way for the viewers to start from the centerpiece and see around it, whatever is close to it, they can actually see all the information really properly. And now the final style that I want to talk about is banded typography. Banded typography is where it's very close to the transitional typography system, where you are sort of creating a difference or disparity between these supporting text elements by banding them, by keeping them away, drifting apart from each other, right? So that creates a very organic, very chaotic look, but it still works when you have a centerpiece in the poster to work with. So this is an example of banded typography. So let's take this, bring it here. This is an example of banded typography, a very interesting way to present your supporting info. So I hope this video actually gave you an idea, if you're a beginner in graphic design, how to make use of these techniques to make your supporting data as interesting as possible. So I will see you with another video. Till then, bye.